if you go to the match and your goal is just to win, more important for you winning than doing anything else, more balls you play inside, more you win, okay? So you need to do two things. You need to run a lot, okay? You always need to run. You always need to play one more ball back, okay? And you can always go, imagine this is the line, you can always go 2 or 3 steps back, okay? You can always go 2 or 3 steps back. And the second thing is you need to play high over the net. 1, 2, 3. If you play always high, you have more success and you never miss to the net. Look, the first thing you need to do is to understand what the average players are doing. Did you see the other kids playing?
Yes.
What did they do? They played fast or they play consistent?
Consistent.
Yeah, so the number one thing you need to worry first is to be as consistent as possible. You need to go to the match, baseline, and you need to think, okay, I will not miss any ball. And you miss 0, so you need to run, and you need to eat good, you need to run, and you need always to play high over the net, always one more ball, okay? When you are able to do this 2, 3, 4, 5 hours and not getting tired, okay, then you can go to the next step. But for now, your goal is just to be consistent. You play the tournament, you understood that you miss more, right? And now you are trying to do better. It's the first time you are trying to be more consistent. Because every time I see you playing, I always say, play higher, play more consistent. And today you are doing all of that. So you lost in the tournament, but you already won, okay? Because you are doing better. Now, since you are doing more rallies, so you are playing more balls over the net, now what's your second focus? To play better. Instead of playing aggressive, you are doing more balls inside, you are being more consistent. Now what do you need to do to improve your consistency? Because look, if I play inside, but like that, what is going to happen?
The opponent will
Attack, right?
Yeah.
So if you play inside but slow or short, they are going to attack. So what can you do to be even better than playing? What is even better than playing fast? A short break here because I just saw that 88% of you are still not subscribed to my channel. So if you find these tips valuable, please subscribe. And now let's get back to our video and to our tips. What is even better than playing fast in tennis? Is to play deep. You know, deep, long balls, to play not to the line, but close to the line, near the line, okay? And to play near the line, you need to play 1, 2, 3 rackets over the net. If you play higher balls, higher is the ball, deep or long is the ball. So your focus now when you're going to do cross court is to play higher and consistent, higher and consistent. If one ball is short, second ball, what you need to do? If you play short, one ball, like to the mini tennis, what do you need to do in the next ball? Higher. Well done. Good, let's try. Now you are being more consistent, right? You understood that you need to control more balls, finally, right? You are playing higher, okay? The balls are going already a little bit deep there, more close to the line. Not always, but it's better. Now what you need to understand, to the next step, is you need to be consistent, you need to play higher, and where you need to play. You are here. Do you think it's better to play to his backhand or to his forehand?
Forehand.
You want to play to his forehand? If you play deep balls and higher, but to his forehand, what is going to happen? He's going to kill you. If you play to his forehand, he's going to attack the ball and you're going to lose more points. Okay? So you need to be consistent. You need to play higher, because if you play higher, the ball is going to be deeper. And the third step is, if you reach this far in the video, I truly believe that my book is made for you. I help you overcome the beginning challenges that you face when you start your tennis journey. I help you with the basic technique with your forehand, backhand, volley, smash, and serve. And if you follow that steps, you're going to work on your basic and the best foundations to have a really good progress in tennis. And with the good foundations, you can start to improve faster, and you just add more hours and you start to see your level going up, up, up. So I truly believe this is for you. Check the link below in the description. And now let's get back to our video. Thank you. So you need to be consistent. You need to play higher, because if you play higher, the ball is going to be deeper. And the third step is you need to play with all of that, but to his backhand. Okay, you need to play balls there. Okay, and that is what you need to focus now. And also, you need to play for his backhand with which shot? What you like more, to do forehand or to do backhand? So your goal is to play with your forehand here to his backhand, okay? And you need to be consistent, right? So if the ball goes here, do you think it's better to play one forehand or one backhand? Backhand? Why?
It's more comfortable.
You run less. If the ball is here, your best shot is forehand. You can always go around and do one forehand here. And even if you don't know exactly the footwork how to go, you can always find a way to play forehand here, and forehand there to his backhand. When you do this first position and you hold the racket, it's just to make sure the grip is relaxed. You see, it's not continental grip here. It's not also too much close. You see, you can look and your hand is relaxed. That's why you stop in the first position. And another reference is when you finish, to finish with the racket straight. You see, not like that, straight. And this is more for beginners. For example, then later you can start like me, like that.